It is a mark in my entire first responder career from 1985 to present. Nothing has matched that. We've definitely had other events in the state, oil spills, C-130 dropped out of the sky, things that I've responded to, other hurricanes, but Katrina's a watermark with me that will never be, I don't think, passed up by any other future storm. The state of Mississippi and the leadership that we had at that time was so precise in what they wanted us to do, and then empowered us to do our jobs, which was awesome. And we made some great things happen on the coast.
You were not at MEMA at this time.
No, I wasn't.
Where were you when Hurricane Katrina?
Actually, we had just formed a team in the National Guard. I went active duty with the Mississippi National Guard. We're down at Crystal Springs, Mississippi in a temporary armory because we didn't have our own building to operate out of, and we got the notice that Katrina was coming in on the coast.
90% of the structures between the beach and the railroad in Biloxi, Gulfport, Long Beach, and past Christiane are totally destroyed. They're not severely damaged, they're simply not there.
We were deployed about day 1.5, really, after landfall. Soon after we reported in the team, we got a call from the leadership in Washington that said, "What are we doing on the coast?" We recorded some pictures. We sent it back to them, and we received a secondary call that said, "What do you need?" And I said, "Well, I need communications. We have no communications on the coast."
The debris is stacked up in some places many feet tall, which is one of the reasons that we're having such difficulty in making speedy progress.
So I asked for 5 to 6 more communications teams. We just set up a hub and spoke. We were the center, and we sent a group out to FEMA. We sent a group to the local responders in each county on the coast. We actually got up within probably about the lower 6 or 7 counties to be able to report. I needed to know what was going on the ground, and that was really a testament to those teams and what they could do. And these are reminders. They're a reminder that under my leadership at MEMA is people, and people. You got to make it personal. You got to do one more thing during the day to make sure you take care of one more person the best you can. And that's the only way you can really respond effectively in a storm. And these are reminders. The American flag behind me was probably about day, I think about 14 or so. We were working some long hours. And I came across an American flag on the coast. It was almost touching the ground. It was tattered. The knots that are in the stripes, the white and red stripes, they were tied by Katrina. I have not done that myself. Katrina tied tight knots in it, and it's tattered. There's 50 stars still left on that flag. 2 of them, you could tell they were getting tattered and they were just about to come apart. Well, that's Mississippi and Louisiana in my assumption there. That is very valuable to me. It reminds me every day the way we respond is very important because it's the worst day of their life. The picture I have up here, there's a house sitting on top of the railroad tracks. I was in responding on the coast, and I came up to a abandoned wash rack where you wash vehicles, and a store, and there was a little pull-behind camper in there with some antennas off of it, so I pulled up to see who it was. Well, it was a dispatcher for one of the cities on the coast. And we just got to talking for a few minutes. "How you doing?" This, that, and the other. And I said, "Man, there's a house in the middle of the railroad tracks we just came from down there." And she goes, "Honey, that's my house." That's real. That person, their house got moved about 2 blocks up by the surge, was sitting on the railroad tracks right on the middle of it. She was still working. She was a responder. She was a victim. She was a survivor. So, but she had a job to do. And you want to talk about inspiration. There was nothing on the coast. And to be able to do just something small, hopefully big, It was an honor to be a citizen soldier during that time. I like to go back and look at the areas every year. I've been watching it. You know, how's the coast coming back? It's been built back stronger and better by the previous directors at MEMA before me. 11,101 project worksheets in that storm. And each worksheet can have multiple projects going up under it. So that's a high water mark. We've never come close to that to now either. And if you look at, well, where are we today? We're just about to close the mitigation portion of Katrina, and we've still got probably about a year and a half to 2 in public assistance. We're not done. We're still in the city of Biloxi looking at their infrastructure, the water systems, the sewer systems, and whatnot. So we've still got a little bit to go before we can close out that disaster.
How confident are you in the infrastructure that's down there and the work that's been done? Will we be able to bounce back faster, better than we did in Katrina?
I think we've already had some tests. Category 1s and 2s have come across the state, entering in from the Gulf, and at that point, regular businesses opened back up much quicker. I think Hurricane Zeta and a few others, Cristobal, when they came through within 24 to 48 hours, infrastructure's back up, everything's running. We've got lights. The major businesses are opening back up on the coast. So that's a testament to building back strong. Katrina, it's a mark. The way we responded, learned lessons. We did, and we're much better. MEMA is poised to respond to anything for the state of Mississippi, and we're much better because of the things we learned during Katrina. Something that catastrophic makes you change. It makes you morph and really take a good look at what you have. We did that in Mississippi, and we changed, and we are ready.